So we are getting into a new year, and we had quite a bit excitement really last 2 years, right? We had some sadness, we had some confusion, we have some anxiety. So we had it all really. It was a very interesting 2 years. So we are leaving, especially this year, behind. So I want you to think about, we are not the victims. We have to get out of the victim feeling, really. We are game changers, right? I must tell you something very personal. Last year, I changed my place. I moved my place from Tarabya all the way to Princess Island. And I fell in love with a big stone house, and I created a detox house, detox center in Büyükada. So I didn't like the feeling of sitting there and waiting for Godot. What are we waiting for? You know, waiting for this virus to kill us. No, 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 no. If you have a strong immune system, nobody can touch you, really, right? I mean, so many friends of you, they feel nothing. 60% of the people, they feel nothing about corona. Some people that you hear, it's like 1 out of, I think, 10,000. Unfortunately, they lose their life, or, you know, they get very sick. But we must think about it, like, what was it behind? Like, what are the problems they had it in their system? So I don't want to get into this like in detail, because we don't really know. But what I know is you can really lift yourself up. You can really, because what we have is now. We are not going to think about something 1 out of 10,000. We are going to think about something that we have now. And 60% of the people, they handle this very well. So why not to be in the 70, 80, that percentage? Why to go into the 1 out of 10,000 so we make our lives miserable about this whole thing? I said this to myself, and I said I cannot take my people to the south for detox. I said I have to come up with something which is close to the city. It's only like 30 to 1 hour to the city. It is close, but yet it is far because it's in the nature. We do yoga, we do food. And people told me, are you crazy? Why should you invest into something in the midst of the corona, midst of the pandemic? And I said, I have just now, and I don't know what will happen, but I don't like the feeling of this like a victim and powerlessness. And I said, what happens? People need me and they come to me. And at the end, this 1 year, it was one of the good stuff went on. And I was very happy about it. And I tried my best, you know, it will be better. But still, you have to do your best. I wanted to tell you this because it's almost New Year, and we have to leave all the worries behind. Because no matter how good I am as a raw food chef, or as an expert, or as a detox specialist, I tell to people, since I'm a psychotherapist, I say to people, I cannot change anything in you unless I change the thinking pattern. That's very important. We have to change the thinking pattern. And we have to think positive. We have to think now. We have to try our best. We cannot hide behind. We cannot hide anymore, you know. I don't know, I can die tomorrow, and I don't know, I cannot worry about this, I cannot worry about my weight, I cannot worry about quitting the cigarettes. You have to worry about it. Guess what? What happens if you live, right? We always, but what happens if you live? Do you want to live healthy life, or do you want to live sick life? So we have to prepare ourselves for the best. And things are going to be fine as long as you are healthy, you are happy, and you are positive. You take a break, you know, when you are tired, take a break. Even in the midst of the shootings, you take a break and you do something to center yourself, and you come back to yourself again. You don't care anything else. You just care about yourself being centered, because that's the only time you can be good at what you are doing. Otherwise, you just do things for other people. No, you just know yourself, so you do everything for yourself first, right? And it doesn't mean that we have to be selfish. but we have to do everything first for ourselves. That's very important. If you take care of yourself, you take care of your children, you take care of your husband. But if you don't take care of yourself, you're miserable. You cannot take care of anybody. So, I think this is my motivation for you this time. And I'm going to do right now, we did some kind of like appetizers, but now we are going to be doing some drinks, right? We need a drink or two sometimes. It depends. And, but again, do something that it is healthy for you, right? Again, healthier. It's not healthy, but healthier. If you're going to use some alcohol, put some little alcohol and put a lot of fresh juice in it. So today, I thought about, again, we are going from the theme of the reds. I thought about Bloody Mary, right? So I am going to basically, let me have my knife. I'm going to have 400 grams of tomatoes. For this recipe, you need a strong blender. I am sure you have it. And since you work for a company like this, everybody has it, I am sure. So we are going to have a strong blender. We will make it almost like a juice, like very, very liquid. I don't make this from the can. I make it fresh. So let's have the Lycopen. Since we are going to have the alcohol, why not to make it, even this one is healthier, right? So we are having the tomatoes. I'm going to make it like a, it's like a 2 big tomatoes is equal to 400 grams of tomatoes. I make a okay, now, of course, it's the good part, right? 120 to 150 grams of vodka. And I'm going to put some, actually, half a actually dessert spoon of Worcester sauce in it. It can be one also. I'm going to put one today, half to one. I put this, and then I put like a 1/4 of the dessert spoon Tabasco. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of red pepper. And I'm going to put some lemon juice in it, 60 to 70 grams. Okay. And I'm going to put some 400 grams of ice. Okay, perfect. And a little bit of also, I will put some salt, black pepper, I like doing my own Bloody Mary because it's fresh. It's fresh, it's very important. When you drink them, I mean, it's really delicious. Once you make it at home, you will love it. And I put everything back. and I just blend everything. Okay, now we are going to be pouring this delicious Bloody Mary now. It's not really Bloody Mary, it's like a pinky Mary. Let's call it pinky, okay? It's fresh squeezed. Lots of lycopene. Look at this. I put some lime. I put one inside for taste, and I put one like this, and let's put one lemon. Cheers to you all. I cannot tell you how much you will love this, and you are not going to be able to drink this anymore anywhere outside. You will say, I want it this way, please prepare it for me. The same recipe with the fresh squeezed tomato. So bon appetit, cheers, cheers to your health. Okay, now this one is a little bit more innocent drink, right? Innocent, masum. Why is that? Because we are not going to put any alcohol in it. We are going to be doing it basically with some almond milk. You can put also some hazelnut milk. You can make it with coconut milk. You can use those milks as well. I like it with almond milk. With the smoothies, there are two kinds. One kind of smoothies, you basically froze, like how I froze my bananas, and I peeled them, and I put it in the refrigerator bag, and I freeze them. I always have like a big bunch of bananas in the freezer, and other stuff too. Like, what is it? It's like the persimmon here. I'm going to use this. The persimmon is great for basically lining of the stomach, for your eyes. It's high in C vitamin. It's great. It's good for the heart, and of course everybody knows how good it is. Potassium, banana, right? And so I'm going to put like also some. I want you to think about this. It's a smoothie, but this smoothie is going to have some oats in it, no gluten oats, because it's anti-allergic. It's very important. Many of you with the breads and eating all this pasta and everything, you have really gluten intolerance, even though you are not aware of it. So try to stay away from the gluten. Try to stay away from the wheat, okay? And to maybe some grechka, it's better, some quinoa. If you are making your breads, make it out of the quinoa and grechka and all that. So without gluten. I'm going to use this because I'm going to make this as your breakfast smoothie. I wanted to kind of like shoot 2 apples with 1 stone. Okay, this is a vegan expression that I created. And that's why, let's get going here. I'm going to put my, okay, I was thinking, telling you about frozen, right? If these are frozen, you don't need the ice. But if they are not frozen, you need ice, okay? You can do your smoothies without the milk or only with ice. No frozen vegetables, you didn't have the time, no frozen fruits. You can do it with the ice, no problem. And this makes it a little bit more creamy and delicious. But bananas, if you don't have the milk at home, bananas can make it very creamy as well. So you can do it with the ice and no milk, with bananas, or milk and no banana. Same, okay? I'm going to have some, because these are not that frozen right now at the moment, so I'm going to use some ice as well. 1 persimmon, okay? and then half banana frozen, and I'm going to put some one dessert spoon, a little bit even more, 2 dessert spoons, so that you feel fulfilled. I am the type, okay, in my detox programs, I don't really give any food in the morning. I want the body to rest in the morning. So we are doing like, let's say 10 o'clock, 9:30 we do smoothie, or this type of like a fulfilling smoothie sometimes. Many people, they come to me to lose weight as well as for detox. So what I do is like I give these type of things to make them feel fulfilled, so that they don't need anything, no cravings until the lunchtime. So we do like 2 meals and 1 smoothie, that there is no chewing involved. Okay, 1 glass of almond milk, or the other milk, plant-based milk. Great, so after we put everything, we are going to be putting 2 pieces of apricots. That's going to give also some taste, some sweet taste. Now I can say really to your health. Hi guys, now I'm going to make you my own lemonade. You will love it. I'm going to put some berries in it at the end. But basically the ingredients are so simple. Mint, 50-20 steps of milk, mint, little bit of brown sugar, you can put some honey as well, and 2 lime, very important, yani it's impossible not to put it, okay? We say in Turkish, olmazsa olmazımız, right? So let's basically grind this here. You have to be very careful that you don't take the white in it, okay? It's a great lemonade, and you can use it as a cocktail, non-alcoholic cocktail. Now we are ready. We're ready. I mean, this is the most difficult part of it, is just to get this like a green part, but once you get this, no problem. So I take this and I put it in my blender. If you like lime, this is like a lime paradise, this recipe. And I'm going to get like a 2 tablespoons of basically brown sugar. Or, as I told you, it can be organic apple juice, or little honey if you are not vegan. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of apple syrup, and I'm going to have some mint. Now, what I'm going to do is like, hold on. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, it smells very good, but you still need a little bit like more aroma, right? You need the aroma to come out. So what we will be doing is, I put everything, is you can smash it, or I know that you are busy people, you won't have the time for 10 minutes to smash it, right? Crush it. You can do it in the blender. But what I'm going to do is like, I'm going to have the ice, right? Little ice first. And then I will put the whole ice. It's very important. Oh, now it's much better. Now, what I am going to do is, I am going to pour some water in it. Right? 4 glasses of water. So what we can do is, let's have this. 1. Cold water. 2. 3. And the last one. I will put a couple of more ice in it, maybe 2 pieces of ice, 3. And now I'm going to make my lemonade a berry lemonade, right? I'm going to put some antioxidants basically. Let's put some berries where you are going to have some color. Amazing, look at this. Here we go. We have a fresh, delicious lemonade. You can do it without the berries, no problem. It is delicious. The original is like without the berries, but I like to put a couple of berries in it. So, afiyet olsun. Cheers to your health. This is a great, refreshing drink, especially in the summertime. As you see, I didn't put much sugar, very little sugar, lot of water, and at least 6 to 8 people. You can enjoy this, or you can drink all day long. It's important that you drink 2 liters of water, especially if you say that you don't like water. And here you go. I mean, with a little sugar and good sugar, and you just have your lemonade like this. It's delicious. Afiyet olsun.